Hello there. I bet you're here for some RetroTech 120p challenge fun. I'm going to provide that. I'm going to provide that for you. Yeah? So put your eyes on this. As we're playing Heavy Unit. And the first enemy in this is Popcorn. Or Skulls, but it looks like Popcorn to me. So, very good. Yeah, so RetroTech 120p challenge. It is a challenge where you can have as many practice goes as you want. But as soon as you press record, that is your go. And then you upload it onto Facebook. And then everyone will admire your efforts. Or maybe lack thereof effort. Who knows? So, yeah, good. Join in. Go on, go and have a look. There's a link down below. So your Heavy Unit then. It's a shoot 'em up, as you can see. Came out in 1988 and was released for the Mega Drive and the PC Engine, but nothing else. And you've got this little ship here, and it can transform into a robot. Looks a bit like Jetfire from Transformers, if you know your Transformers. If you don't know your Transformers, Jetfire was a sort of a mech style ship that I think it was like a bit of a copy of like a proper, it's like Gundam or something like that. But anyway, yeah, so it's got really weird enemies in this game. I quite like it. It's fine. It's good for what it is. But yeah, really weird set of array of enemies. Some really freaky looking things like that ball head there. Look at that. It's disgusting. Yeah, not sure where they're going with the art style on it. But you know what? It's fine for what it is. I'm sure it'd be good for you to witness with your eyes. But yeah, good. So what can we talk about? Let's talk about genital facts, shall we? Because I think that's part of a healthy, nutritious breakfast. Should you be watching this at breakfast time? If not, pause the video, it will go away and come back at breakfast time, because this will keep you going up until lunch. Right, so yes, Heavy Unit. So I went with fat people. So, because Heavy Unit, larger person. So yeah, fat people sex facts. So sex is apparently good for shedding weight. You can, on average, lose 85 to 150 calories during a romping session, with men burning more calories than women, as men are apparently more active during intercourse. And when you think about it, that's probably true, isn't it? Is you doing the little rabbit motions with your hips mostly, isn't it? I must have burnt off at least 13 calories with my 2 thrusts the last time. Yeah, there's the reason why I'm single. Amongst many other things. I'm also bloody ugly as well, so there is that. So what else is there? Well, people that have a fetish for larger folk are called adiophiliacs. So like adiopose in Doctor Who. You've got adiophiliacs. Another reason is I can talk about Doctor Who enemies that have only been in one episode. I guess that's another reason why I haven't been single for so long. It's laughter because I'm ashamed of myself. Right, and then the other fact I've got for you is feeders. So feeders, and you may be aware of these or you may not, are people who get a kink from their consensual partner gaining a ton of weight, usually by them feeding them until they're dependent on them and completely immobile. Most feeders are female, with most feedees are female, with the feeder being male, although gay lesbian feeder relationships are also a thing. I guess you're looking at Nick Avocado for that, aren't you? Nick Avocado, whatever his name is. You know, the guy who's thin and then got really fat and sort of screams and cries a lot. A truly tragic tale, that fellow. Yeah, it's a shame. Anyway, what have we got coming up on the channel? Because that's the end of the genital facts, and this game is very short for me because I'm not very good at shoot 'em ups. We have got Porkies coming up this week. Yes, there was a Atari game, but no, we haven't. No, that's next week. I'm lying to you. We're coming up to May the 4th, so we're going to be covering the DS games based on the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars, of course, being the TV show that came in between, in the chronology at least, of Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith in Star Wars. It introduced us to Ahsoka Tano, who has her own TV show these days, and is Real Genetic Demon's favourite Star Wars character, I believe. And he's quite right to. She's quite cool. Although, if you'd watched the film, you'd be like, the Attack of the Clones film, Clone Wars film, you'd be like, how is that your favourite character, dude? But she gets a lot better. But yeah, not long for this world in this game now, unfortunately. I can recommend, by the way, if you do like your arcades and you live in Kent, try a place called the Heart of Gaming. I went there yesterday. They've got 8-player Daytona. They've got every single version of Time Crisis and every version of House of the Dead. 20 quid on the door, and it's all free when you get in there. It's a gamer's paradise, so it is. As good as Arcane's in Liverpool? Probably not. But probably better than the NQ64 places, to be honest. I think it is anyway. What was really interesting about it is I went there, and outside the venue, it's like a shopping centre, but like there's a bit where you can walk, and there's other shops as well. And that had an incredible amount of basically preachers. There was like about 6 or 7 preachers telling you the word of God, like shouting on the streets, and you're just thinking, I know that's a place where people get stabbed, Croydon, a lot, but lay off the Jesus. I'm with my 10-year-old son. He doesn't need to know about being saved by Jesus. Well, he probably does, because, you know, I'm his dad. Anyway, after that really tragic, middle-aged talk through my sex life and my weekend activities, I shall let you go and live a far more productive and happier life than me. But until next time, have a look at the other videos that everyone else is doing based on this. They'll probably get further. And Kay, thanks, bye.